Meron pong scam sa pagbabayad ng tax sa Bureau of Internal Revenue or BIR. At kung hindi alam to ng taxpayer, sasayang lang yung perang pinaghirapan natin kakabayad ng tax na hindi naman tama. Tama? So pag-usapan pa natin siya, pag-aralan natin para maiwasan natin tong tax scam. So ito po yung letter from the Bureau of Internal Revenue. Actual po ito. Pinahiram po sa atin ng ating ATC student kasi nakatanggap siya ng ganitong letter at nag-consult siya sa atin. So galing to sa BIR Revenue Region number 9B, Lacuemar, Revenue District Office number 55 East Laguna. Dated February 11, 2020. Ang title niya, Notice of Inclusion in the Taxpayer Account Management Program. Dear Sir, Madam, please be advised that your company have been included in our Taxpayer Account Management Program or TAMP under Revenue Memorandum Order Number 4, Series of 2002, dated March 1, 2002, and as amended by Revenue Memorandum Order Number 32, Series of 2003, dated May 8, 2003. Tapos jump na po tayo dito. We would like to emphasize the following two important requirements among others that you need to comply as part of the TAMP. So number 1 daw, gagamit ka na ng EFPS or Electronic Filing and Payment System. And number 2, top withholding agent ka na raw na required ka mag-withhold ng 1% from the purchases of the goods and 2% from the purchases of the services. At ang legal basis reference niya ay Section 2.57.2 letter I of Revenue Regulation Number 2, Series of 1998 as amended by Section 2 of RR Number 11, 2018 dated January 31, 2018. Mali. Mali po itong top withholding agent ng Bureau of Internal Revenue. Pag sinunod nyo to, nag-withhold ka ng 1% from the purchases of the goods o 2% from the purchases of the services from our suppliers at nire-remit nyo sa Bureau of Internal Revenue, mali yung inyong compliance. At kapag hindi ka nakapag-withhold, sisingilin pa kayo ng Bureau of Internal Revenue, aabonuhan nyo, mali yung tax compliance nyo. So pag-aralan po natin siya, bakit mali? Ito po yung Revenue Regulation Number 11, 2018 na isinite doon sa letter ng Bureau of Internal Revenue sa isang taxpayer na ATC student natin. Dated po siya January 31, 2018. This is for the implementation of the withholding tax law arising from the Train Law Amendment of our Tax Code, RR 11, 2018. So jump na po tayo doon sa sinasabi ng section. Ito po, letter I. So income payments made by the top withholding agents. Supplier of the goods, 1%. Supplier of the services, 2%. So, tatanungin mo kasi yung sarili mo ngayon, papaano ba ako magiging top withholding agent? Okay? Or TWA. Sabi dito sa section na to, top withholding agent shall include the following. Number 1, large taxpayer under Revenue Regulation Number 1, 1998. Number 2, top 20,000 private corporation. Number 3, top 5,000 individuals. And letter B, taxpayers identified included as medium taxpayers and those under the Taxpayer Account Management Program or TAP. So tama naman pala sir yung sinasabi ng BIR, RDO, dun sa letter na pinadala sa taxpayer na kapag Taxpayer Account Management Program ka or TAMP, considered ka na as top withholding agent na required mag-withhold ng 1% and 2% from the purchases of the goods and services respectively. Mali. Kasi itong Revenue Regulation Number 11, 2018, kagaya ng ibang administrative issuances ng Bureau of Internal Revenue, meron itong mga amendments of changes. Isa sa mga amendments niya ay yung tinatawag na this one. Revenue Regulation Number 7, 2019, dated May 7, 2019. Amending the pertinent provisions of Section 2 under Revenue Regulation Number 11, 2018, specifically on the requirements of the top withholding agents. So, check na po natin dito. Sabi niya dito, binago yung top withholding agents. Yung top withholding agents ngayon ay shall refer to those taxpayers whose gross sales receipts or gross purchases or claim deductible itemized expenses, as the case may be, amounted to 12 million pesos during the preceding taxable year. So, tinanggal na po yung requirements ng top withholding agent under RR 11, 2018 na dapat ikaw ay large taxpayer, top 20,000 private corporation, top 5,000 individuals, tsaka Taxpayer Account Management Program. Tinanggal na po yun. Therefore, when the Revenue Regulation 7-2019 took effect, amending the RR 11-2018 para doon sa requirements ng top withholding agent, hindi na po top withholding agent ang TAMP or Taxpayer Account Management Program. Hindi na. As of the effectivity of this Revenue Regulation 7-2019 dated May 7, 2019. Therefore, yung in-issue sa ating letter na may date na February 11, 2020, after po ng amendment ng top withholding agent under po ng Revenue Regulation 7-2019, mali na po yung sinasabi dito ng BIR through RDO na dapat ikaw ay required na mag-withhold ng 1% and 2% from the purchases of the goods and services respectively as top withholding agent simply because under ka na ng Taxpayer Account Management Program. Wrong. So, hindi po namin sinasabi dito na laging mali ang BIR o hindi po namin sinasiraan ang BIR or any BIR official. Ang point po natin, kung nakatanggap kayo ng letter from the Bureau of Internal Revenue, mas lalo na yung BIR tax assessment, huwag niyo pagkatiwalaan na tama. Okay? Huwag niyo isipin kagad na tama ito, kailangan kong bayaran to. Tama ito, kailangan kong sundin ito. Mali po yun. Maling mindset po yun. Maling mindset po yun ng karamihang taxpayer na pinagkakatiwalaan yung letters na galing from the Bureau of Internal Revenue. Ito na yung patunay, ito na yung proof. So, hindi po top withholding agent ang Taxpayer Account Management Program as of the effectivity ng ating Revenue Regulation 7-2019 amending the requirements for top withholding agent. Mali na po itong letter na pinadala ng BIR RDO numbers 55 East Laguna sa isa nating taxpayer na ATC student natin. So, anong gagawin mo pala, sir? Kapag mali po yung pinadalang letter sa inyo na pinapa-withhold ka, kagaya neto. Pinapa-withhold ka, pinapa-remit ka. Tapos kapag hindi ka nakapag-withhold, aabonuhan mo ngayon yung expanded withholding tax na hindi mo na withhold, yung 1% and 2%. Aabonuhan mo ngayon. Sayang yung pera mo. So, anong gagawin mo ngayon? So, after natin na-verify na mali pala ito, na hindi ka pala required mag-withhold ng 1% and 2% from the purchases of the goods and services respectively dahil hindi ka top withholding agent under po ng Taxpayer Account Management Program, magre-reply ka sa RDO na pumirma netong letter na to. Okay? Tapos ika-copy furnish mo yung mga mas matataas sa kanya. Yung Regional Director, the Commissioner of Internal Revenue, and the Department of Finance Secretary, kasi kapag sumulat ka doon sa BIR official, hindi nila papansinin yung letter mo. So, kailangan mo mag-copy furnish. Anong sasabihin mo sa letter? Sasabihin mo doon sa letter na itong Revenue Regulation number 11-2018 na isinite dito sa letter na nire-require ka na mag-withhold ng 1% and 2% dahil top withholding agent ka na raw, dahil na-identify ka as Taxpayer Account Management Program or TAMP, ito kamo ay naamyendahan na ng Revenue Regulation 7-2019. In fact, na amyendahan pa ito further ng Revenue Regulation number 31-2020. Bala na kayo magbasa dyan. Pero ito yung current na existing Revenue Regulation para sa top withholding agent requirements nung na-receive ng ATC student natin itong letter from the Bureau of Internal Revenue through RDO number 55 East Laguna. Kasi kung hindi mo sila susulatan, i-ignore mo lang, magsasawalang kibo ka lang, ipagpapalagay ng BIR na tama yung ginagawa nila. Kasi meron silang presumption of regularities na tama yung kanilang trabaho. So ikaw, taxpayer, dapat natin itong i-verify kapag naka-receive ka nga ng letter sa BIR bago mo na pagkatiwalaan. I-check mo. Kung hindi mo alam, pwede ka mag-research. Follow us on our Facebook and YouTube channel. Marami tayong mga free tutorial videos about the BIR tax compliance natin. Okay, magtanong ka sa mga kakilala mo, accountant, bookkeeper, accounting firm, auditing firm. Sa amin naman, kung ikaw ay ATC student, ikaw ay nakapag-avail ng iba't iba nating RWB books or any kind of RWB books, katulad ng ginawa ng ATC student natin, pwede kayong mag-consult sa atin libre. Basta ATC student namin kayo, nakapag-avail na kayo ng ating RWB book, kahit anong RWB book po yan. Pipicturean nyo lang yung letter nyo, o kaya iscan nyo, mas maganda para mas malinaw, tapos consult nyo sa amin, wala pong bayad, basta ATC student namin kayo, nag-avail kayo ng any kind of RWB book natin na available na gusto nyong pag-aralan. So huwag nyong i-ignore yung mga ganitong letter coming from the Bureau of Internal Revenue, i-verify para hindi nasasayang yung pera natin na pinaghirapan sa ating negosyo, kakabayad ng tax na hindi naman tama. Ang babayaran lang natin yung correct taxes. Yung mga excessive, scam na hindi naman tama, huwag nating bayaran. Kailangan natin mag-aral. So, ang pag-aaral po natin, pwede kayong mag-research sa internet o kaya naman ay you may visit our website, atcbebe.com. Meron po tayong iba't ibang RWB books for BIR tax compliance. Kung gusto niyo pong matuto kung paano mag-file and pay ng sarili nyong tax returns, mag-record ng sarili nyong business transactions on your books of accounts, o paano i-handle po yung sarili nyong tax audit, meron po tayong RWB book, hard copy. Okay? Tapos meron po tayong exclusive ATC videos doon sa ating bawat RWB book to explain step by step yung ating BIR tax compliance. Meron tayong tax mapping, tax audit, bookkeeping, tapos meron din po tayong financial statements. Depende po kung ano yung gustong pag-aralan. You may visit us on our Facebook page, Accounting Tutorial Center, para po mag-inquire ng ating RWB books na pwede nyong gamitin sa inyong business. Mag-aral po tayo. O kaya po, you may go to our website, atcbebe.com, for more details of our RWB books po. Free shipping po tayo ng ating RWB books nationwide. Free shipping po tayo. Okay? So, again, verify the letter from the Bureau of Internal Revenue. Kung mali, mag-write back kayo, mag-protest kayo, para matanggal yung inyong liability, mag-withhold, kagaya nito sa case natin, mag-withhold ng 1% and 2% at i-remit sa Bureau of Internal Revenue. Ang masama kasi dito, kapag in-ignore mo to na mali naman pala, kapag hindi ka nakapag-withhold, papaabonuhan sa inyo ng BIR. Ibig sabihin, kayo magbabayad nitong expanded withholding tax na dapat mong i-withhold from your suppliers of the 1% goods and 2% services. Okay? Huwag nyo i-ignore. I-verify, i-check. Bayaran lang yung tamang tax natin, yung mga excess, scam, wag na. Pag-aralan po natin siya. Okay? Maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat. Sana po yung marami kayo natutunan sa ating topic na BIR tax scam. Okay? Maraming salamat po. See you po sa mga next topics natin and follow us on our Facebook page and subscribe now on our YouTube channel for next tax updates natin. Okay? Bye po!